Leo. Let's see what January 21st holds for you. Something's shifting and you need to see it. Seven of Cups, reversed. Right off the bat, I'm seeing a head full of options, but you're not lost in the fog this time. The Seven of Cups, reversed, is about breaking through that swirl of what-ifs and maybes and locking on to what truly matters. It's clarity, it's focus. You've been juggling so many ideas, so many dreams, but now it's time to pick a direction. No more wishy-washy sidelines. Here's the tension. You want freedom, right? To spread your wings, chase all the possibilities? But then there's that voice whispering about the cost. What if choosing one path means giving up another? The Seven of Cups, reversed, says, pick one, Leo. Don't let fear of missing out paralyze you. You knew this already. Too many choices scatter your energy. Commit. Focus. That's where your power lives. No, it's about grounding them. You've been floating, imagining all the things you could do. Now it's time to declutter that mental space. Say no to distractions. Saying no is a skill. Practice it. Maybe that means turning down a project that sounds fun but pulls you away from your core goals. Maybe it means setting boundaries with people who drain your focus. There's more. This card warns against overthinking. Don't overanalyze every detail until your head spins. You can weigh options, sure, but don't get stuck there. Too much pondering equals paralysis. Action beats endless contemplation every time. Trust your gut. Your intuition knows which door to walk through. You've got the wisdom. Don't second guess it. I'm seeing a subtle but fierce shift here. It's like you're stepping out of a fog and into clear daylight. That tension between wanting to explore everything and fearing the cost, it's real. But this card wants you to embrace the power in narrowing your focus. Not because you're limiting yourself, but because you're prioritizing your energy where it counts most. Imagine it like this. You've been at a buffet, plate piled high with everything. Pick one dish that nourishes you. No shame in that. You'll enjoy it more. You'll have the strength to savor it. And later, you can always choose another meal. But right now, pick one. There's a practical side here too. Your mental space has been cluttered. Maybe with ideas, maybe with doubts, maybe with distractions. This card says, clear it out. Declutter your thoughts the same way you'd tidy a room. Prioritize, organize, focus. When your mind is clear, your choices become easier and more deliberate. And yes, there will be some fear around this. Fear of missing out, fear of making the wrong choice. It's normal. But don't get trapped by it. Confusion is not your friend. You can't fly if you're weighed down by indecision. I want you to start practicing this today. Look at your to-do list, your goals, your plans. Identify what's essential. Then, cut the noise. Say no to the shiny distractions stealing your focus. This is about commitment, about trusting your inner compass to guide your steps. So, Leo, hold on to that tension you feel between freedom and cost. It's a sign you're waking up. Stop spinning in circles. Choose your direction. Move forward with clarity and confidence. You've got this. The Hermit, reversed. This card is glaring at your current stance, shutting down, pulling away, pretending the answers will come without looking inside. The Hermit reversed warns against hiding from your own reflection. You're avoiding the tough questions, dodging the real work inside. Look, you can't run from the loneliness by locking the door tighter. That's just loneliness dressed in denial. You skipped that party or ghosted that text because it felt easier than facing yourself. But that's not freedom, it's a trap. Isolation won't heal you. It only feeds the fear beneath. The Hermit, reversed, pushes hard on this. Stop resisting the inner work. You're stuck in a loop of withdrawal. You turn your back on your truth, hoping it'll vanish. It won't. It's still there, louder every day. That silence you crave? It's not peace. It's avoidance. So what to do? Lean in. Pick up the phone. Say yes to the invite, even if it feels like a stretch. Share that worry you're bottling. Open the journal, the app, the notes, whatever gets you to listen to your own voice. This card insists on connection as the cure, not just with others, but with yourself. Real discovery doesn't happen hiding behind a screen or in empty rooms. You might be afraid of what you'll find inside. Maybe you don't want to admit you're stuck. That's normal. But don't let fear cage you. You're not supposed to be alone in this. You're meant to learn, to grow, to ask for help when the path is dark. Don't ignore that inner voice telling you to pause and reflect. That's your compass. It's about healing through honest self-examination. So stop running from yourself. You're at a crossroads. Keep shrinking back or step forward into uncomfortable truth. That discomfort is the doorway. You knew this tension from earlier, between the pull to freedom and the fear of missing out. Now it's about facing what freedom really means. It means showing up for yourself, even when it hurts. Isolation isn't a badge of strength. It's a sign you're avoiding something vital. Stop skipping social plans. Stop dodging your own thoughts. Instead, reach out. Say what you need to say, even if it trembles. Look at your fears squarely. That's the only way through. Remember, the silence you crave isn't peace. It's a wall you built. Tear it down. Let someone in. Let yourself in. This reversal demands honesty with your inner world. It asks you to embrace vulnerability, not fear it. You're capable of more than hiding in shadows. You've got the strength to face the loneliness and break free from it. It's screaming, connect, reflect, open up. So, pick up the pieces of your fractured connection, with others and with yourself. This card asks for action, small steps toward light, toward truth. No more avoidance, no more silence. You know the path. It's time to walk it. The Hierophant. This card steps in with a call to tradition and structure right when you think you're breaking free. I'm seeing old patterns creeping back, even though you thought you'd left them behind. It's like you're trying to rewrite the rules, but the old script keeps playing. That's the Hierophant's energy, reminding you that some foundations aren't random. They're there for a reason. The Hierophant urges you to lean into mentorship or established routines instead of going rogue. Maybe there's a mentor, a teacher, or a trusted routine you've neglected because of the urge to break away. It's not about losing your freedom. It's about channeling it through a structure that supports growth. Hold on, this isn't about blind obedience. Don't lock yourself into dogma or old rules just because they're familiar. It's a balance. You need the container, but you also need flexibility within it. Think of it like this. Are you following a routine because it serves you, or because you fear change? That's the question here. If it's fear, that's your cue to gently challenge the pattern, not abandon it. I'm seeing a chance to reset your spiritual compass. Maybe it's time to book that session with a coach, join a spiritual circle, or simply set a daily practice that grounds you. Small rituals build big shifts. Remember the tension we talked about earlier? Between wanting freedom and fearing missing out? Between isolating and connecting? Tradition here isn't a trap, it's a guidepost. It asks you to honor your roots and the lessons you've already learned. When old patterns resurface, they're not just ghosts, they're signals. Signals that you haven't fully integrated the lessons or that your foundation needs strengthening. So, what can you do right now? Look at your daily habits. Are they helping you grow or holding you in repetition? Pick one small ritual, maybe meditation, journaling, or a spiritual reading, and commit for a week. Reach out to someone you respect for advice or guidance. Don't just push away the discomfort of resurfacing old habits. Use it to build a bridge between where you've been and where you want to go. You're not rejecting your past. You're reshaping it with intention. This is about conscious conformity, choosing which traditions serve your highest good and which ones you can let go. I'm seeing that if you resist this, you risk repeating the same cycles. But if you embrace it, you create space for real transformation. That's how you break free from the trap of resurfacing patterns without falling into chaos. It's about balance, structure, and spiritual alignment. Sometimes the oldest wisdom is exactly what you need to move forward. Freedom means choosing your path with clarity and respect for the lessons behind you. That's how you turn conflict into growth. The Chariot slams into your reading with one message: determination. This card is about control, laser focus, and driving forward no matter what. No hesitation, no second guessing. The Chariot demands you harness your inner driver and take the reins tight. Hold on. This isn't about reckless speed. It's about calculated movement. The Chariot's got you steering through obstacles, but only if you keep your eyes fixed straight ahead. Lose control and you spin out. Doubt your path and the momentum drains away. So, what needs releasing here? The hesitation, the distractions, the mental clutter that's been holding you back from full throttle. You're at a turning point where clarity shifts into action. You either grab the wheel or get left behind. I'm seeing you push relentlessly toward a goal that's finally clear. No more wavering between options or chasing shiny things that don't fit your map. The Chariot urges you, commit fully. Channel all your energy into this one direction. Drive past fear and self, doubt, but be careful not to bulldoze through with blind stubbornness. Overexertion can trip you up just as much as hesitation. Pace your effort with intention. Remember, control doesn't mean micromanaging every detail. It's about owning your power and steering with confidence. The Chariot is the embodiment of victory earned by discipline. If you've been stuck in indecision, this card is ripping that fog away. The path is clear now. What you release is the noise that's made you swerve and stall. What you hold tight is your will, your focus, and your refusal to let anything derail you. You've been on this ride before, maybe stalled by fear or distractions. This is the moment you say no more. You don't just want to move forward, you need to move forward. The Chariot is a call to action that cuts through the paralysis of the past. The moment of clarity you sensed earlier, the Chariot is that moment hitting with force. So, what's your next move? Identify the obstacle you've been circling. See it clearly. Then, charge it head on with the confidence that you control the outcome. That's the Chariot's promise. Victory is within reach if you keep your hands steady on the wheel and your gaze locked on the prize. This isn't about reckless force or bulldozing through without care. It's about channeling your energy smartly, using willpower as your engine and focus as your steering wheel. Push relentlessly, but don't burn out. Balance your drive with awareness. Stay sharp. Stay determined. I'm hearing a warning too. Don't let stubbornness blind you. Sometimes the path shifts and you need to adjust your course. But the Chariot reminds you that adjustment isn't giving up. It's maintaining control while navigating the terrain. You're not a passenger here, you're the driver. This chapter in your journey demands you release the hesitation and distractions. Clamp down on doubt. Own your power. The Chariot says victory isn't for the timid. It's for the ones who keep moving forward, no matter what. No looking back, no faltering, just pure, focused will. So, take the reins. Drive hard. That clarity isn't just a thought anymore. It's your roadmap, your fuel, your destination. You've got this. Six of Swords, reversed. This card is screaming resistance. You're stuck in the same water, not moving forward. The Six of Swords, reversed, shows you clutching old arguments, dragging emotional baggage like a heavy anchor. The past is not a safe place, but you're treating it like your home. Look, I'm seeing you circling back to the same fights or old pain. You avoid new roads because they look scary or uncertain. You're clinging to what's familiar, even if it's toxic or draining. It's like you're rewinding the tape, playing yesterday's mistakes on loop. That comfort zone? It's a trap. The resistance here is real. You're afraid of what's on the other side. Change feels like losing control, so you hold tighter. But here's the problem. Holding on is what's freezing you in place. You're not just resisting change. You're inviting stagnation. Emotional growth requires movement. It demands you let go of the worn-out stories and worn-out people. I'm seeing this push-pull where you want something new but keep sabotaging the process. It's like you're standing at the shore, ready to board a boat, but stepping back because the water looks different. The Six of Swords, reversed, warns, don't avoid the journey just because it's unfamiliar. The opportunity isn't in the past. It's out there, past the waves you fear. Here's your direct call. Release. I mean really release. That old resentment, that outdated identity, those what-if thoughts. You've done the mental gymnastics to justify clinging. Now, it's time to cut the cords. It won't be easy, but staying stuck is worse. Avoiding new opportunities or revisiting old wounds only deepens the rut. You know those moments when you replay a hurtful conversation or a failure? Stop that. It's wasted energy. Instead, take small steps forward. Maybe that means setting a boundary you've been avoiding. Maybe it's saying no to a toxic influence, or simply choosing a new mindset. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying leap blindly. It's about conscious movement. Recognize the resistance when it shows up. Name it, then move anyway. The clarity you gained earlier, use it to fuel this release. Look back at how much energy you wasted on resisting change. All that stagnation, all those missed chances. You don't have to do that anymore. You're stronger than the fear of the unknown. You're ready to move forward, even if the water looks rough. So, what's the action? Embrace change. Let go of old wounds. Stop revisiting arguments that don't serve you. Move forward with intention. You don't have to carry the past on your back like a stone. Drop it now. The new chapter begins when you do. I'm seeing a moment of clarity here. The turning point where you decide to stop dragging old baggage. That's the breakthrough. Don't resist it. Don't stall. Your power lies in release. Choose to move. Choose freedom. The past isn't the future. The future is waiting. All right, Leo, here we go. Final stretch. Let's put it all together. The work you've been avoiding, it's staring right at you now. The Seven of Cups, reversed, kicks us off. This card's about clarity. No more daydreaming or chasing every shiny thing. You're being called to focus. Narrow your options. Choose one path and commit. Don't get lost in what-ifs or endless mental loops. This card wants you to declutter your mind and say no to distractions. Ground yourself, prioritize what truly matters. Trust your gut. Now the Hermit, reversed, shows up and it's kind of urgent. This reversal means you've been hiding, avoiding the tough questions, maybe isolating yourself. But hold on, solitude isn't strength if it's just running from your truth. The Hermit reversed pushes you to open up, reach out, seek connection. Self-reflection is non-negotiable here. Don't let loneliness turn into avoidance. You can't heal what you won't face. So step into that vulnerability. It's the key to freedom. Next, the Hierophant. Tradition, structure, mentorship. The Hierophant reminds you that you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Sometimes the guidance you need comes from established paths. Maybe a mentor, a routine, or spiritual practice. The Hierophant asks you to respect that foundation, but don't get stuck in rigidity. Use the lessons of the past as a springboard. Balance tradition with your own growth. That tension between freedom and structure, the Hierophant's the bridge. Then boom, the Chariot. Pure willpower and focus. This is your power move. The Chariot says lock in. Drive forward with determination. No hesitation. No second guessing. You've got obstacles, sure, but your control over the journey is what wins this race. Stay on course. Own your direction. Just watch out for burnout or stubbornness. Flex when needed, but never lose sight of your goal. This card is a warning. You might be stuck, clinging to old wounds, refusing to transition. Holding on to the past is blocking your way forward. You can't move freely if you're dragging baggage, so stop revisiting old fights or resisting new chances. Embrace change, even if it's scary. That emotional weight is slowing you down. Drop it. Then the Five of Wands. Conflict and competition. This one feels spicy. Maybe you're caught in tension with others or even inside yourself. The Five of Wands wants you to face these struggles head on, but keep it healthy. Engage in debates or rivalries constructively. Don't escalate or avoid. Channel that energy into growth, not chaos. You can turn competition into fuel rather than friction. This card shows hardship, maybe financial or emotional scarcity. The isolation here is real. Reach out. Find your community. Get support. Budget, plan, and ask for help if you need it. You're not alone even if it feels that way. Ignoring the struggle won't fix it. Face it with courage and resourcefulness. So what do we have? Clarity from the Seven of Cups, reversed. Courage to face your inner truth with the Hermit, reversed. Guidance and structure from the Hierophant. Power and direction with the Chariot. Handling conflict with the Five of Wands. All these threads tie together. The shadow work you avoided, that's the key. It's messy and uncomfortable, but it sets you free. Clarity without action is useless, just like when clarity felt uncomfortable earlier. Isolation without connection is dangerous. Structure without flexibility is rigid. Drive without reflection is reckless. Holding on without letting go is stuck. Competition without resolution is chaos. Struggle without support is suffering. You're being asked to integrate it all. Ground your choices, face your fears, seek guidance, push forward, release the past, channel conflict, and reach out for help. This is your map out of confusion and pain. The work you resist is the work that breaks the chains. You know what's next. Step into that freedom. Choose your path. Connect. Drive. Let go. Fight smart. Ask for help. This is your moment to close the old chapter and write a new one. Rooted, powerful, free. Keep that fire burning. You've got this. Okay, that's all I've got for now. If this hit, you already know what to do. Please like, subscribe, tell your group chat. I'll see y'all soon.